This is a 4,000-hectare multi-million farm in Kisozi, Gombe district. Driving through here is evident that one of the most popular plantation crops grown is mulberry, used for rearing silkworms.
They have to make sure they establish a mulberry garden that will provide leaf as food for the silkworms. The mulberry garden has to be established during the rainy season.
Sericulture is a venture that was first introduced in Uganda in 1992 as an income-generating activity based on cocoons cultivation in rural areas. In the wake of high risks of death of some silkworms, adopting disease-resistant mulberry remains paramount.
You have to get good quality mulberry cuttings that are planted according to recommended practices. The soils have to be given fertilizers or manure to give the initial nutrition that the mulberry requires. Then you have to follow the planting, the spacing which can be 3 feet by 3 feet.
When that is done, successfully harvested mulberry is headed for consumption by silkworms in a dormitory-like shelter. Here, the worms are fed with the aim of harvesting threads from them for making garments and other products.
Now, some of them have been developed using, the natural crossing process. But we are now beginning to develop new silkworm races using genetic engineering.
The worms, they enclose themselves here in order to become a butterfly. But for us, we want its coating, we want the silk. We kill them before they come out. But we can select a few, we put them aside, they hatch.
It is a venture that caught the attention of Said Mohammed Ali Mosavi, an entrepreneur dealing with garments, among other ventures in Uganda. He has successfully overseen the growing of over 3 million mulberry plant varieties from India since 2011.
In 2011, when I have seen this opportunity in Uganda, the climate and then land opportunities and then labor opportunities, I tried to develop this business in our farm with the cooperation of the Ministry of Agriculture.
With the help of Kawanda Agricultural Research Institute, Uganda is in the process of developing its own mulberry variety, which spells a bright future for the silk producers.
We have the Thai variety, which can produce 100 to 120 metric ton of the leaf per year. We have the K2, we have the V1 from India, we have the Victory from India.
Perhaps the reason why Uganda's Minister of Agriculture, Vincent Sempijja, expresses optimism in the venture.
So we need to just to recruit the farmers, train them. This is not a labor-intensive enterprise. It's really, you grow the mulberry, then you leave the insects to do their work. And you do other things. Then you go to poultry, you go to other things, you go to coffee. So it doesn't really take much of people's time.
Making silk fabric from silkworm cocoons is deemed time-intensive, which could also be the reason why pure silk garments are relatively expensive. Today, silk is produced in China, Japan, Italy, France and Spain, though it is being replaced by synthetic fabrics. It is a venture that Uganda is slowly but steadily adopting, with Iran Agro Industrial Group leading the revolution. Henry Okrut, UBC.